What's good, ladies and gentlemen? So these are some tips for new players. What should you do? What shouldn't you do? I'ma help you out. Don't worry, I got your back. Even if you're an old player who has decided, okay, I'm gonna make a new account and we are gonna save for certain celebrations. Alright, good on you. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you one thing before I say anything else, right? I'm not the type of person that's gonna tell you to save for Legends Festival, which is a celebration that takes place over the festive period in December. I'm not the type of person that's gonna tell you to save for an anniversary, which takes place in June, right? I'm the type of person that's gonna tell you to summon for the things that you want. So again, if you don't know what summons are, it's a gacha game. So they release new characters every 2 weeks or so. Here's some for example. Please do not ever summon on the start dash summon. It's the biggest waste of chrono crystals you'll ever get. Alright? But you get things like Ultra Turles, for example, at the time of me recording this, obviously. If you're watching this in 2025, there are other banners that are currently out, right? We've got the superhero banner, for example. You've got this banner for, what do we call him again? Triku. Or Tree of Might Goku, pretty much. And yeah, you can summon on all these, you can summon and try and get all these characters, right? But realistically, most people will tell you to not summon on them. Most people will tell you to save, because during the anniversary, during Legends Festival, better units drop. But at the same time, I will tell you, if these are characters that you want, then go for it. If you are a fan of Turles, you summon on Turles. If you're a fan of God of Destruction Topo and they drop a Legends Limited God of Destruction Topo, then I'm gonna say, go for it and summon. Why not? It's your Chrono Crystals. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Even if they tell you, oh, that was such a bad decision. Guess what? It was your decision at the end of the day. So, nobody else can play the game for you. Nobody else can have fun in the game for you. It's up to you to have that fun. Alright? Take me for example. I still summon for Ultra Kid Buu, even though he's not the best unit in the game. He's not even top 10. He's not even top 20. He's not even top 50 at this point. But I still summon on him. Every single time his banner returns, I do one rotation to see if I can pull him. Because that's the one character that I do want. But yeah. Guess what? My luck is not it. But yeah, anyway. So what should you do now? Especially when you're starting out, right? You play story mode, that's your normal thing. Now, again, you can use Charlotte, which is the game original. You can go ahead and use him. I've only gotten to book 2, chapter 4. But what you can do is you need to try and get as many free-to-play characters as possible. Now, these are just characters you can grind in the game. Now, one of the free ones that you can actually get, if you go into Rare Medals, in the exchange shop, you can go ahead and pick up this Goku. Now, you'll have enough Rare Medals to actually pick him up, and you'll still have 25,000 left. Alright, you can get him maxed out. So you can see I've actually already got him. I've got him 14 stars. Don't have his Zenkai, but still I can just use him in story mode, right? To play through story mode. Now, in terms of other places where you can actually get, in that same place you can get something called Start Dash coins. Make sure you get those. If you go into the missions, you go into special section, you can see over here, you can get all these Start Dash missions characters. Further away. They may be old characters, but again, it's a good start. That's the key there. It's meant to just be a good startup for you, right? Eventually you will summon for newer characters or banners that have a lot more value, and then yeah, these will become redundant, but very early on they do help you out along the way. And again, learn with Trunks, that's also a very good event that you can actually do. It goes through a lot of the aspects of in-game fights. I'm not going to go into that now. You can feel free to go into that. Again, they explain it. Trunks explains it to you. Come on now. Alright. Now, in terms of other things that you should do, Legends Road, it's a good place to get overall resources, especially if you need energy and skip tickets, as well as getting a few Legends Road characters, which are not the greatest, but you know what, it's still fine. If we scroll down all the way here in the special section, you can see we've got Great Saiyaman, we've got the Yardrat Goku, Gotenks. Trunks you only unlock once you complete the intermediate missions, and then the DB Saga Goku. Now, again, if you go into it, you will see all the fights. Make sure you do all of those. And again, you can use some of the other characters that you have. Throw them on a team. Do this event. Yada bing bada boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know? Now, then there's something called event exclusives. Now, these are the characters that you must grind to 14 stars. Now, right now, at the time of me doing this, we've got the Fierce Fight Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? This is a whole event. We can get Z-Power for him. Now also we can get his Z-Power in co-op. So if you're willing, if you have a buddy who you're going to play with, or you can play with randoms, just play co-op continuously over and over and over again. get his Z power. You can even use him in the co-op. Make sure you do that. Make sure, because again, a lot of these free-to-play characters are very hit and miss, but then you get a couple that's actually very good. Like this Goku's okay. You've got people like Goten, that's actually a very solid free-to-play unit. You can go back to all the Freezers, you can go back to the Goku Blacks, Trunks. You get a lot of free-to-play units. Usually also they lead to like hints towards what future campaigns we're gonna be getting in the game, that sort of thing. So make sure you grind every single event exclusives. If you can to 14 stars, that'd be great. Now, another faster way to do it is, but also you have to wait, is something called Full Power Battle. Now you only unlock this once you've reached part 5. No, it's part 7 actually, it's not part 5. It's somewhere in part 7 you need to complete. I think it's complete. You have to complete the whole thing. Then you unlock Full Power Battle, which is another game mode which I'll have to explain later on. But again, you can get a lot of Z power from that as well for those characters. Now, in terms of resources, so you've got this upgrade section over here. Make sure you do this on the weekend. So for me, it is on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It may be different or slightly different for a lot of you. If you're in the US, I believe it's just slightly different. I think it starts earlier for some of you. It depends what time your daily reset is, because I think sometimes it starts like Sunday evening, depending on where you are in the world, but majority of the world it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Alright, make sure you do the Super Zeni. You will use a lot of Zeni. You need to get a lot, I mean a lot, because again you can get gold bars which you can exchange in the exchange shop as well for more Zeni. And then you want to make sure that you do every single one of these bonus battles, because again, when you're soul boosting your characters, you want to have plenty of this in reserve. Now in this case, how many do I have? I think I did already soul boost all the characters I have on here, but I still got left over, so I can keep this for whenever I do summon. And yeah, also you do get a lot of tickets in your summons as well, just as like your daily logins. You get a lot of tickets, so make sure you do those as well. You get more characters, etc, etc. So if I scroll here into the ticket section, do I have any? Yeah, you know what, let's do one. These master packs, it gives you a character, that's all that matters. It gives you something to soul boost, you get some CC from it. And if it's a good character, well, most of these characters in here are not the greatest, but again, you can use them for all the events. Of course, it's going to be Trunks. Of course, it's going to be that version of Trunks. I don't like this version of Trunks at all. Alright, leave me alone, Trunks. Leave me alone. Now, also, moving on. Some things that I think you should keep and avoid is the original series. Like, when you're starting out, I would recommend you keep these for later on. Now, when I say these, I mean like the Raditz event, the Nappy event, the Vegeta, Ginyu Force, and the Freezer. These are permanent, they do not leave. So they, each one give you 1000 CC, so that's 5000 CC in total. The only ones that you should do are the two that's on top. So in this case, it's the two Sul events, because these do rotate. As you can see, it says 8 days left for me, as an example. So make sure you complete those, because again, who knows when they're gonna return. They will be replaced by other ones, so make sure that you are actually doing those, right? Other things that you should avoid, I wouldn't actually recommend you trying any of these special battles yet from the different sagas, because you do need characters to higher stars. So that's why you should rather wait until you've like stacked up a little bit more. And the same thing goes with the Zenkai Rush. Now again, this you need to finish part 2, but you need a lot of characters to get through this. And yeah, sometimes these older characters don't cut it. You do need to keep an eye on who's the boosted characters though, because they do offer a lot of boosted characters. And yeah, do make sure that you keep an eye on that as well. Same thing with the Zenkai Rush. Zenkai Rush is mainly the newer characters will help you out a lot more in that sort of an event. So yeah, do keep out that as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Keep on grinding. Again, probably the baseline would be save for Legends Festival, save for Anniversary, but if some things do drop in between those two events that you do like, I'm gonna say go for it. Go summon for it. Try and get those characters and then you'll be good to go. Yeah? Cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it. This is just a very simple startup video on what you should and shouldn't do. Look, my videos are not perfect, but you know what? I have a smile every time I do one. So you know what? Yeah, drop a like on the video, I'd appreciate it very much, and I will catch you all in the next one. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. See you.